Item: SCP-1246. Code name: Stone Spiral. Object Class: Euclid Nuntii. Special Containment Procedures. Site-1246 has been constructed around SCP-1246 in order to maintain secrecy. House personnel assigned to SCP-1246, and prevent accumulation of fauna. SCP-1246 is contained in a cylindrical tank of water 17 meters in diameter and 1 meter in height. Several pumps are maintained to circulate water over SCP-1246 at a rate sufficient to prevent the accumulation of SCP-1246-1. Once removed from SCP-1246's tank, SCP-1246-1 is to be filtered from the water and stored in concrete containers lined with steel. All iterations of SCP-1246-3 are to be recorded and logged. Amnestics are to be administered to all personnel at Site-1246 should SCP-1246-3 contain classified information. Description: SCP-1246 is a spiral structure approximately 15 meters in diameter composed of a variety of stones. Individual stones may be removed from SCP-1246 and destroyed without difficulty. However, SCP-1246 will spontaneously and instantaneously reform in its entirety on an irregular basis regardless of damage done. 1. Through an unknown process, a mixture consisting primarily of volcanic ash with trace amounts of iridium accumulates on SCP-1246's surface, increasing in depth at an approximate rate of 0.8 mm/day. This mixture, designated SCP-1246-1, emits water vapor, carbon dioxide, thermal radiation, and ionizing radiation, all in levels not considered harmful to humans or the environment in the short term. SCP-1246-2 is a designation given to any non-human vertebrate that view all or part of SCP-1246, or any other member of SCP-1246 to 2.2. These vertebrates will approach SCP-1246 and, short of coming into contact with it or displacing any other SCP-1246-2, find a spot as close to the structure as possible. Should this be accomplished, SCP-1246-2 will focus on SCP-1246. If the center is not visible due to the presence of other animals or other obstructions, SCP-1246-2 will instead focus on a point above SCP-1246. SCP-1246-2 will remain in an alert state indefinitely. While viewing SCP-1246, SCP-1246-2 instances do not appear to require any form of sustenance or sleep, and do not suffer from inactivity-related injuries such as atrophy. Further, specimens do not age, nor are they affected by diseases or environmental factors, including SCP-1246-1. Removal of SCP-1246-2 from the presence of SCP-1246 will both remove them from their fixed state and cause the associated biological abnormalities to cease. SCP-1246 will demonstrate further anomalous behavior whenever a nuclear device is detonated on Earth. 3. Whenever an event of this nature occurs, SCP-1246 will emit a series of noises, designated SCP-1246-3, audible up to 30 meters from its center. These noises are audible only to humans and electronic recording media. Non-electronic recording devices and non-human animals do not respond to SCP-1246-3 or recordings of it. SCP-1246-3 lasts no less than 13 minutes and 30 seconds, and varies somewhat between iterations. A generalized transcript is available for personnel with clearance 2.1246. See below. The transcript applies to all iterations of SCP-1246-3 unless noted otherwise. Addendum. When interpreted as a date in the form DDMMYY, the final sequence of digits in SCP-1246-3 corresponds to a date no less than 2 centuries in the future. On 3 occasions, the date the 30th of July 2071 has occurred. The significance of this date has been classified by O5 command. Footnotes. 1. Further analysis has shown that this event has roughly a 40% chance of occurring every time a solar flare occurs, without regard to the size of said flare. 2. In an uncontained state, this can create a chain effect of animals being converted into SCP-1246-2. Caution should be taken to avoid such an event. 3. The use of nuclear fission or fusion as an energy source does not trigger SCP-1246.